At ease. I am soul. And my mission in life is to serve the Most High by guiding my brothers and sisters towards the highest versions of themselves and then showing them how to monetize those versions, right? Now, I know a good handful of y'all, man, have been asking me when I'm going to open up the one-on-one coaching back up. And that will be opening up between here and I'll say the first of the month. So over the next few days, week, give or take, be looking for information for those that are interested in that, right? Today, I want to talk about something, man, that's game changing for those that are looking for that highest version of themselves, right? I want to talk about gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people talk about, okay, moving forward, it takes getting in a state of gratitude. You know, gratitude this and gratitude is everything. And they're right. They're right when they're talking about the state of gratitude. But I'm going to tell you something that was game changing for me, man. And it was when I understood that gratitude was in the work. Like, gratitude is in the work. What do you mean? So what are you talking about? Gratitude is in the work. You have to understand, man, that the far majority of people only really want to exercise or talk about or walk in the state of gratitude after the fact. Like, once the deed has been done, now everybody is grateful. But I'm telling you, man, there may be a word for that. And I'm maybe it's being thankful, maybe it's whatever, but it's not what true gratitude is. It's not what true gratitude is. And a prime example, man, to illustrate this is, when we get around our family, whether it's, a holiday and everybody is gathered around and grandmama them then threw down on the meal and Aunt them then came out from out of town and your cousins are there and everybody's gathered around and now the food is ready to, it's time to give grace and everybody bows their head and it's like, thank you, God, for all these things you've done. And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. That's a beautiful ceremonial type thing. But let's not call that being grateful for a thing. Let's not call that gratitude, right? Again, gratitude is in the work. Even when people, get the result from the doctor, man, they say, oh, it's time for me to, it's time for me to be grateful, man. Like, Lord done gave me some good results. My blood work is good. The cancer ain't there. My numbers are right. My cholesterol is looking good. Thank you, G, in getting this state of gratitude after the fact. But I'm telling you, man, that's not what true gratitude is. Again, when everybody talks about growth is in gratitude, they're telling the truth. But a lot of us have to understand that gratitude is not that thing that we demonstrate after the fact. Gratitude is in the work. And if you don't believe me, man, let's test the theory, right? So let's say, for example, your woman, your wife, your girlfriend, at the end of the day, man, she's in the kitchen and she's cooking a 7-course meal. She got your favorite meal cooked, right? She got the chicken wings. She got the fried okra, whatever it is you like, man. Potatoes, whatever it is, right? And you come in the room and you sit down, you look at the food, you're like, dang, this is what's up. And you look at your girl and you say, baby, you know what? You the bomb. You know what? This food is going to bless my body so much. I thank you. I appreciate you. You're my queen. You're my everything. Thank you, baby. She would say, dang, like that's how you feel? Like, I appreciate that. You eat your meal, man. You go back off in the room and you get on the PlayStation for the next 23 hours. Right? You come back in the kitchen the next day, wife had cooked another meal. She got the meatloaf and gravy. She got the chicken fried steak. Whatever it is you like. She got it laid out. You sit down, man, you say, dang, like this is what it is. Like, this is gonna be the bomb. And you look at your woman, you say, you know what, baby? I love you. Thank you for this. Like, you're my one and only. I will never forsake you, baby. Thank you. You go in. Boom, boom, boom. You going ham, right? You leave for another 24 hours, brothers, 23 hours. You come back, man, baby done made that fried chicken like mama used to make it. Turnip greens, mustards, fried okra, the whole shebang. Feel like you're the whole mini family reunion, right? And you look at your woman, you say, you know what, babe? Babe gonna say, you know what? Don't even say nothing. She gonna shut you down. At some point, she gonna shut you down and say, you know what? I hear what you saying. Like I appreciate the kind words. Like they do put me on a cloud for about 5 or 10 minutes. I appreciate that. She gonna say, you know what though? The grass is a mile high. She gonna say that light bulb in the bathroom has been out for a month now that you said you gonna fix. You ain't did it yet. My feet been killing me from cooking every day. You ain't massaged these things yet. Again, I hear what you saying, but you showing me gratitude is something else. You showing me gratitude is putting work in. That's how you show me you really appreciate what's going on. I'm telling you, man, the gratitude is in the work. The gratitude is in the doing. The gratitude is in action, man. I'm gonna tell you this, man. A lot of people, like we're very familiar with the whether it's a Bible verse or a phrase. It's a Bible verse. We're very familiar with the Bible verse that says faith without works is dead. Everybody understands that. A lot of people have heard it, but still don't know how to really apply it. But everybody understands the meat and potatoes of what that means, right? But I'm gonna tell you this, brothers. It's not just that faith without works is dead. Man, you got to understand that everything without work is dead. And I'm talking about in this third dimensional plane, this experience of life that we're living, this experience, everything without work is dead. Like without work, without the work, it's irrelevant. You have to understand, man, that work is the elixir in this third dimension. There's a quote. There's a part of the book, Four Agreements. I can't remember what chapter it is, where they were saying, talking about this. And other books are talking about this. You have to understand, man, that work is the actual worship. When you're talking about worshiping God and all these things, the worship. The worship is not in the meditation. The worship is not in the counting of the bees. The work is not in the prostrating or reciting certain words or eating crackers and putting holy oil in you. That's not the work. The work is the doing, man. That's the elixir, bro. So all I'm saying is this, man. We have to stop running from the work. Everybody. On whatever level you're on, we have to stop running from the work. And I'm talking to everybody. I'm not saying, people succeed and no, they're capped out. Or people, they trying to get ahead, they're capped out. This applies to everybody at all times. To move forward requires work, bro. Even when we talk about the whole creation process, when we talk about, hey, you have to act as if and move in this energy. What do you think you're doing then? You're moving in an energy of something that's yet to be seen in the physical. But it's crazy that when we get a thing and life gets comfortable, we can only show that same gratitude after the fact. It's all in the work, man. It's all in the work, bro. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. A lot of times, man, I'll wake up, man, and just talking about a state of gratitude. A lot of times I'll wake up and I'll get in this state of euphoria. I'll use that word. Where I just say, man, I can't believe that my life is what it is. Like, I'm thankful. And I'm not saying that as if like I'm high on the mountain. I'm still at the base of the mountain. Like, I still have a long way to go. I still have a whole lot to achieve. I'm still at the base of the mountain. And I'm like, man, I can't believe like that the world that I tried to create, like it's here. It's here and I'm living it. And then some people will say, "Soul, man, I'm trying to get like you, brother. I'm trying to do what you do, man, and have that level of freedom you have." And they say, I'll say, bro, I can tell you how to do this. All you got to do is X, Y, Z, do this, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, do this on this days of the week, do this, make these kind of moves. And a person will say, okay, I got you. And they'll go their merry way and make no changes. Like I can give you the play all day, but it takes a person doing the work. But I'll say this, like when I say it applies to everybody, the same thing applies to me. Because I'll tell you this, my mentors will come in my life and give me game. I'll say, you know what? I'm trying to get the bag you're getting. I'm trying to get the level of freedom you have. They'll say, okay, so this is what you want. This is what you want to experience. Okay, all you have to do is A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Do it like this, call this play, and you will have this. And it sounds simple. On whatever level, it sounds simple. But I'm going to tell you, man, even sometimes I'll sit back and hell, I might piddle for a while. I might say, okay, I see what it takes to get to X, Y, Z, but it's so foreign from what I'm doing right now that I might have to pace back and forth for a minute and study that thing and alter myself. But brother, I'm going to tell you this, nothing will change until you put that first step forward. Until you say, okay, I got the instructions. I can only read so much about it. I can only watch so many YouTube videos. I can only write it down so many times. I can only meditate so many hours before I say, you know what? Now it's time for me to put boots forward. Now it's time for me to put that work in. And like I said a second ago, man, the elixir is the work. The elixir, the work is the hack. The work is the hack, man. So again, man, if we talk about gratitude, gratitude is showing that work in advance. If I want to be thankful for my food at the end of the day, if I want to be thankful for a meal at dinner, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people will sit down on their food, man, and get the chanting and crossing up and throwing gang signs and things. If you want to really be thankful, wake up that morning and the first thing you need to start doing is putting that work in. Wake up in a state of gratitude. Like I've always said, man, for the last, I don't know how many years, that's prayer. You want to pray over your food? No, man, pray nonstop. When your eyes first open in the morning, you need to go in a state of prayer. Saying, if I'm grateful for that chicken fried steak at the end of the day, how do I show my gratitude? Let me fire this camera up. Let me put this work in to show that I'm grateful. If I want to show the Most High, let me get this notebook. Let me start writing these notes for this next book. That's my gratitude. If I want to show gratitude, let me go out and help homeless people. Let me go out and paint some houses. Let me go out and talk to some people. Let me build products that will help my people. Let me build circles. Let me write people in prison. Let me do work. Let's not sit and play PlayStation all day, brothers. And at the end of the day, man, when we get the doctor's results and they're good, or we get our favorite meal, let's not sit back then and say, oh God, we thankful. Because again, brothers, that's not gratitude. The gratitude is in the work.